What's going on, Aries? How are you today? Welcome to your November reading by Divine Nudges. Aries, today we're going to be looking at as many energies as we can: general, love, money, and whatever else the divine feels that you need to know for the month of November. Okay, we're already a weekend, so it's very likely that you've already started to experience some of the energies that are going to come through during this reading. Okay, but let's see if there's anything that you need to hear about how to navigate them. Spirit, what do we have for Aries today? Ooh, Aries, your finances are on the brain. Do you have financial decisions and you're feeling weighed down by your financial decisions, as if you don't really have any good choices? You're looking at two options. Some of you could be looking at purchasing a home, like making a large purchase. Uh, but there's something that you're not finding any value in something, Aries. You're not finding any value in something. And yet, your purpose for making these decisions are to improve your finances, right? So, some of you may be going over your bills, okay? Some of you may be really taking a close look at how you're spending your money right now and seeing, if there are areas in which you should be cutting back on spending. Very interesting. Okay, Aries. Some of you are coming out of some sort of a slumber. Um, in your past life, so to speak, but I do mean in this incarnation, you may have had some misconceptions about power and fame, notoriety and recognition. Okay. You may have chased that. um, that's the path, that's the avenue that you may have taken towards um, pursuing financial gain, was like fame and notoriety. But you've had a lot of bad experiences in that area. Okay. And most recently, some of you are definitely feeling very stuck. I'm hearing pins and needles as well, so I'm not sure. I could be talking to someone who's literally feeling pins and needles. You may have some sort of a medical condition, or maybe your leg just fell asleep, or part of your body just fell asleep. So that may resonate with someone who's watching right now. But there's something about giving up the fame because the price is too high, the cost is too high. Like, it's cost you more than it's given you. What is the Six of Wands energy that we have here, Spirit? What is the Six of Wands energy? I'm hearing jealousy. What is the Six of Wands energy? Yeah, we have Leo energy on the board, okay? And so some of you could really be at a crossroads. Some of you could be taking a spiritual turn, like maybe, you're starting to grow in your religious or your spiritual beliefs. Um, and you're at a crossroads about what the next chapter of your life is going to look like, what path you're going to take down the next chapter of your life. Right? Some of you are looking really far out into the horizon, and Aries, I'm getting that you're very strong. I'm speaking to someone here who's very, spiritually protected, has a lot of determination, has a lot of willpower, has a lot of spiritual strength, right? But I'm also speaking to someone here who may be let ego and pride get the best of them at certain times. And so this crossroads, right, is you finding the balance between the light and dark aspects of your personality. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there could be an energy around you, if this isn't you, of someone who's very discerning, someone who's extremely intelligent, someone who can cut through and see the BS right away. Okay, and someone who makes really good decisions, makes really wise judgments, but someone who definitely makes judgments, right? So your perception, your clairvoyance, your sight, your spiritual sight specifically may be getting a lot stronger at this time, right? So you some of you might be seeing that there are certain people around you who have presented themselves to you as friends, but they're not really friends. They don't really have your best interests in mind. And for some of you who were pursuing the path of fame and maybe didn't get as far as you thought you would, some of these people are falling away because they were attaching themselves to you based on everyone's expectation for where you would end up and how far you would go on this path. But some of you may be hearing some people that are doubting you more, or kind of like even throwing shade at you, about what you have not accomplished versus what you have, and almost like acting like you're a joke at this point in time. Okay, there could be someone around you who's acting like, and you're starting to see this is starting to become more clear to you right now, Aries. Yeah, there were people who were trying to attach themselves to you, the tethered one, um based on your success and how far that you would go, right? So now, Aries, you're seeing, um yeah, like these people were definitely, oh man, I don't know who I'm talking to here. I could be talking to one individual, I could be talking to several of you, but like there are some people who were really going hard in terms of how much they were trying to attach themselves to you based on your notoriety, your celebrity, your fame. Okay, so now is the time to set boundaries, Aries. And that's what some of you are doing. And some of you are just doing it fearlessly. Like with this Queen of Swords energy here and this strength energy here, some of you are like very clear about which direction you're heading in and who you're going to be allowing to be in your circle. Some people aren't letting people come to your home or visit you at your home anymore. Like you're really guarding, like, who can enter my home now? Some of you may have had people in your homes that didn't respect your home, didn't respect your privacy, maybe told your business, leaked out information about you. Yeah, here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Um, some of you may have planted seeds to see how the people around you would behave. Some of you may have even planted seeds just to see how the people around you would behave. For others of you, yeah, this is, there's something about investments, the way you're investing your time and the way you're investing your money that's coming up right now. And really making better decisions on like who you can grow with, what is, what's going to grow financially versus what's not, what's going to grow in terms of relationships versus what's not. With Scorpio season, this is very much in alignment with Scorpio season, because Scorpio season is all about releasing and cutting off. Like Scorpios are very masterful at cutting people out that no longer serve them, right? So this energy is very much in alignment with um, some of the other readings that I've done for the other signs, where we're kind of taking this spiritual inventory, doing some spiritual spring cleaning, if you will. It's the fall in some places of the world, so the leaves are falling, the foliage is, what's dead is falling, and we're making room for what's coming in the spring, which is going to be your season, Aries. So some of you need to notice how the moon is affecting your energy and manifestation, and capitalize upon those cycles. So I could be speaking to someone who does that, someone who really does moon magic or works with moon cycles in order to manifest. I see something here about emotional loss and being very honest with yourself. Um, about the things that need to transform in your life, the things that need to change in your life. Because some of you may have been led by trauma in the past and holding on to or resisting change because of the pain that you felt in letting certain things go. The thing about it is, like, having to release people, places, and things is, we're there because we're there in our truth and our honesty and our authenticity. There are people that we love, so letting them go, no matter how much they hurt us, is something that feels painful. There's also this understanding that the pain sometimes comes from, wow, this person really didn't have my back, this person really didn't love me, this person really didn't care about me. Sometimes we hold on to people because we want them to, we want to change our minds about what they're showing us. We want them to prove us wrong, we want them to prove our intuition wrong, right? So, a lot of you are stepping into your truth right now and really just accepting it, um, accepting people for who they show you that they are. And for you, you know, you're coming into your power. You're realizing that you're powerful, you're loving, you're a child of God. There are people there who love you, so you're going to go to where the love is, but you're also going to make sure that people respect you. Okay. And you're going to set the standard for those who are in your life. So a lot of you are stepping back into your power. You're remembering, who you are and who you've always been. You're recognizing that you are in the driver's seat. You are in control, and people will treat you how you allow them to treat you, Aries. What else do we have here? Toxic, yeah. Um, some of you are also, there are some toxic, obviously, that's what we've been talking about, some toxic energies, okay? But some of you are also accepting and becoming very aware that you may be projecting some of your unresolved issues onto others. Okay, so this pain and this trauma that you haven't let go of and released of because somehow it became part of your identity, you're starting to realize that it's leading to unhealthy relationships, right? Maybe you're drawn to toxic people and you have to come to the realization that that's no longer serving you, that these people are bringing chaos, deception, and all types of low vibrational energy into your life, right? So you're coming to this acceptance now that, how am I? What's the part that I'm playing in all of this? And that's part of remembering who you are, is understanding the part that you're playing in all of this, okay? But you definitely need to remove some toxic energies from your life. You need to remove people who cause you to doubt yourself, but you also need to clear out any self-doubt that you have. Um, and there's a message here that self-doubt, it's often just a perception and not a reflection of your true abilities and worth. Okay, so some people may be trying to plant seeds, sow seeds of self doubt in you, or you might be feeling like the way people perceive you, like maybe, like I said, there are people around you who are now like trying to make a mockery or a joke out of you. Don't let that become your mirror, okay? You're still in the driver's seat. It still matters most how you see yourself. And then some of you may be dealing with escapism, right? Detaching from daily struggles. So be careful not to practice avoidance. There is a need to detach from toxicity and trauma and all that stuff. Just make sure that you don't go too far into the extreme of avoidance, right? But some of you need to detach from daily struggles and relax. Absolutely. Because a lot of you are overthinking. A lot of you are overthinking. You're analyzing every possible outcome, and that's kind of paralyzing you. There's some manipulative energy, and some of that might be you manipulating yourself with this overthinking. You may be lying to yourself and manipulating yourself into indecision and just not taking any type of action where you need to take action. And there's something here about using tactics and strategies to influence or control others for personal gain. Okay, so some of you may be feeling like you need to play mind games with others, or others need to play mind games with you. That's all energy that needs to be cut out. Okay, if you're not surrounded by people who make you feel safe, like you can operate in your most vulnerable state in love, not being stupid or foolish, not being naive or gullible, but if you feel like the first thing you have to do when you're around somebody is play mind games with them, then they're probably just not the one for you. And if you feel like someone's playing mind games with you, same thing, right? So it says here, beware of challenges and build your community. Malefics. That's interesting. There's definitely some bad energy around you right now, my loves. Let's see what the book says about that. It says here, stern Saturn and testy Mars are known as the malefic planets in traditional astrology, as they, and I don't know if I am pronouncing that correctly, as they can sometimes bring forth a more challenging energy as they travel through a chart. With their presence here now, you might want to beware of potential conflicts, roadblocks, or stressful situations on your horizon. With restrictive Saturn serving up harsh reality checks and aggressive Mars flaring tempers, times may be temporarily tough, but don't let yourself get lost in negative vibes. Keep your chin up and try to keep your cool. Planets never stop spinning, and this too shall pass. So, yeah, you definitely have some challenging energy around you. All right. So I see here, Aries, where you're being divinely nudged to focus on what brings you peace and take action towards that rather than getting into this tangle of manipulation and back and forth and tit for tat. No. Um, go towards the path of peace. Okay. And so you're better off cutting out all of those toxic and manipulative energies that cause you to stay in your head and overthink and doubt yourself. You're better off just cutting out the source of any of that so that you can work towards peace. That way, when these planets are coming around and they're kind of challenging you, it'll be minimal. Their impact will be minimal. All right, the 11th house, which is the house of, people, friends, society, the world at large, the global landscape. Let's see what this what the book has to say about that, because there's a message there for you about building your community. Yeah, building a community that brings you peace. So it's time to, this is what you're focusing on. You're focusing on letting go of the people who are challenging you, and you're building a new community, or there's a need, you're being divinely nudged to build a new community. So it says here, humans are social beings. We are born to exist in a group setting, sharing our time, responsibilities, and hearts with others. That's why the 11th house is so important. It's the part of an astrological chart that rules over friendships and communities. This card is a reminder you don't need to do everything on your own, and that teamwork can truly make the dream work. There's no shame in asking for a helping hand or calling on your crew for support. Plus, feeling like a part of a greater collective is good for the soul. Collaboration and cooperation are key. Aries, I feel like this has been a challenge for you all year long. As I'm thinking back to some other readings that I've done for Aries earlier in the year, where you were being divinely nudged to collaborate, to find ways to collaborate, to not be to not like dictate, not take things on your own, and to make people feel included, respected, like their opinion matters, like their efforts matter, and like their contributions matter. Okay. So that's come up a lot for you this year. So, where we're talking about projecting, right? Projecting some, um, projecting onto others, Aries, be sure that you're not the cause of conflict and disharmony in your community. Okay. Like, work towards collaboration, work towards teamwork. This has been a recurring theme for you all throughout the year. Okay, so build your team based on harmony, build your team based on collaboration, and not superficiality. Okay, because what I'm sensing is that in the past you've chosen your relationships, whether it's love, romance, business partnerships, it's all been on superficiality versus depth, profundity, true resource, spirituality, positivity. It's been more so about the limelight and keeping up with the Joneses, and that's just not working out for you anymore, my loves. Okay. Um, all right, you know what? Let me see. I wanna dig into love just a little bit, but I'm being drawn to this deck first. So let me see what else I have for Aries before I shift over to love. What else do we have for Aries, Spirit? What else do we have for Aries? Yeah, flexibility. Here we have an octopus. Okay. So some of you are finding strength and the ability to stop and bounce back. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely some of you really need to go on vacation and just take a break from your thoughts. Maybe go to somewhere where there's a beach. Okay. And beware not to follow other speculative advice blindly. Do your research. Okay. Someone is trying to convince you of taking like a shortcut or a get rich quick scheme, but in reality, it's just a waste of time. Okay. Some of you, that may have already come to light for you. Something about a Trump card here. So some of you, this might have to do with President Trump and the elections, right? But someone, yeah, someone, hidden riches and revealing them only, to the worthy, right? Reserving your power and using it strategically when needed. Um, Veiled abilities and revealing them only when necessary. So there's something here about not letting just any old body, there's a trump card that you have, right? Some of you are playing your cards close to your chest, or some of you need to, and not revealing your next move, your next strategy until the timing is right. Because if you reveal it too soon, you may lose out on something, or you may give someone else an advantage, okay? Because someone is trying to get an advantage over you. And someone might know something that you don't know, and they're playing it and keeping it. Yeah, look, danger, fatal blow. Okay, so there's definitely a warning in this reading for you, okay, about someone maybe trying to convince you to either invest your money in a certain way. They may be like, oh, be flexible, you need to be open minded. But there's some danger here, okay? The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. So, in your negotiation, Aries, everyone needs to have something to gain, but everyone also needs to have something to lose. Okay. And that's how you're going to know that it's okay to move forward. If you have more to lose than the other person, then it's likely not a good deal. It's probably someone trying to get over on you. Okay, so there's a need for you. This is like playing chess, not checkers. Okay, I don't know who I'm talking to right now. This could be a business person. There's some sort of a negotiation. Something is going on here where you're being told not to reveal your card, your trump card, too soon. Okay, don't let people know how powerful you are or what you're capable of, unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay. Because there's something here about something trying that could potentially cause irreversible ruins and long-lasting consequences. Okay, moments of absolute destruction and irreversible damage. So you're definitely being warned here that there's something shady, some danger going on around you. Okay. Um, let's see if we can figure. I don't know that I'm gonna get to love today, Aries, because I'm just not being moved in that direction at the moment. I'm more so concerned about what is going on here. So, Spirit, who are these energies that are around Aries right now? There's someone who's a conspiracy theorist. Aries, this could be you. Okay. You could be hyper aware. Okay. But for some of you, this may be like a really big conspiracy type of like level. Um, like something very major could be going on, high profile, very high level. Meditation mishap. Okay, so for some of you, you may have misconstrued something. Okay, you may have thought that your intuition was telling you one thing, but it was really telling you another. Like you may have misread your intuition about some sort of a conspiracy or some sort of a situation that you have going on around you, Aries. The human GPS. So there's a need to correct course, Aries. Okay, your intuition is telling you that there is a need for you to correct course right now. Because I'm sensing someone took you off course. Some of you know that there's something shady going on around you, okay? And you somehow got caught up in it. And it's time for you to, someone with a square face can be involved. That could be you. Someone with dark skin could be involved. That could be you. Someone with an average physique, not big, not small. Okay, there are a lot of feminine energies here, so I could be talking to a feminine energy, a divine feminine. Someone with wavy hair is involved in this situation. Think I'm just gonna have to someone with pale skin, a pale skin tone. So there, this could be you, this could be them. So, these are the players. There's a dark skinned person here, there's a pale skinned person here. Okay. Yeah, again, see how we have square face, we have sharp face, okay? So this is someone who has really profound features in their face. And then someone here with a baby face. So you or this person could look younger than you really are. Someone here has long hair. Okay, Aries, let's move on. I try to make my readings only half an hour long. To be honest, most people don't watch readings until the end. I find that readings can be so rich with messages, but it's so unfortunate that most people don't watch them through and through. Um, but I feel compelled to keep going here because I feel like the real essence of this reading is revealing itself now towards the end, which again is why it's a shame most people don't watch videos in their entirety when it comes to these readings. But what else do we need to know about these energies that we've been talking about? Someone has smooth skin. Okay, so this dark skinned person could have smooth skin. Something about the law, so there could be some legal issues here. This could be surrounding a legal situation. This could be some sort of policies. I don't know if I'm talking to a politician or someone who's responsible for establishing policy or rules and procedures, okay, proceedings, presiding over proceedings, but something could be a legal issue for some of you. Rainbow. Okay, so this could be concerning the LGBT community. Okay, someone who dates the same sex. Hospitality. This could be someone whom, again, there's some diplomacy with this law in this hospitality here. There could be something about diplomacy here. Diplomats. Diplomatic behavior, okay? Otherwise, this could be someone who's very welcoming, okay, someone who's very hospitable, very charming, um, or someone who entertains, right, who hosts, invites someone to their home, or you could be hosting these people or someone, all right, or this could have to do with the hospitality industry, hotels, travel, tourism, um, something about trustworthy. Okay, someone wants you to feel like they're trustworthy, someone wants you to feel like you can trust them, and so they invite you into their home or they host you. They're very hospitable towards you because they want to make you feel yeah, like you can trust them, make you open up to them, be warm to them. There's something here involving a student or some students, okay? Or there's something that you may need to study. There's something that you may need to research or look into here, Aries. Sorry that my light is a little bit, it's kind of blocking some of these cards. Here we have the law card. Here we have this trustworthy card. Okay. You see the smooth skin. What's hiding over here? What is this? Okay. Trustworthy law. Okay. Good. You can see the other ones. What else do we have here? Way too much. Way too much. So I'm going to pick all of these bad boys back up, even though we still have this jawline here. Okay, so we could have someone who touches their skin. I'm sorry, their chin when they speak, okay? Or when they're thinking, when they go into this really inquisitive state. There could be someone who's a little bit humorous. Sorry, skinny, slim, slender, but they're not very humorous. They're very serious, more so than anything else. Okay. Um, what else? Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. We have politics. I don't know if you can see that, but this actually says politics. I could literally be talking to a politician right now. Okay. Something about your management though. Okay, this could be someone on your management team that you need to watch out for. I'm sensing right now that there could be someone on your management team that's a bit untrustworthy. So be careful with that, okay? All right, I'm gonna try to okay, what are their true intentions, spirit? What are their true intentions? This energy that I'm picking up for the sign of Aries, what are their true intentions? What are their true intentions here for Aries? Obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. But I'm also getting that someone wants to make you indebted to them in some sort of way. So we were talking about playing your cards closely, not revealing your strategy until it's time. I'm sensing that someone wants to make you feel stuck, wants to gain a power dynamic over you. Okay. But it says here, you're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. So, in politics, in business, if you're someone who's in business, because this management here could be, you could just be in business. Okay. You could be a CEO. You could be very high up. You're dealing with people that you don't really want to. But it's politics as usual. Okay, it is absolutely politics as usual. It's par for the course. Okay, so this is someone that you're just like, you wouldn't hang out with them. Okay, someone might either be trying to make you feel desperate. I feel like someone's trying to back you against the wall here, Aries. Says here, I'm in a bind and don't have anyone else to reach out to, right? And so, yeah, with this management, look at this management person, they're on the phone, okay? So someone may be calling you a favor, or you may be calling in a favor. Babe, if you're the one calling in a favor, be careful about how this person agrees to grant you a favor. There may be some irreversible consequences with this danger card here. There may be some irreversible consequences for you. Okay. So make sure that when you're calling in a favor, you're asking someone for a favor, that you don't agree to something that's going to put you into a bind and have you forever indebted into someone. I don't know who the heck I'm talking to. Health. I'm going to be part of your health and wellness journey. This is a situation that you're going to have to recover from. Okay, there is a situation. I don't know who I'm talking to here, Aries, but whatever you got going on right now, if you take the action that you're thinking of taking right now, there's going to be a long road to recovery because of it. There's going to be a long road to recovery because of it. What else, Spirit? What else? What's going on here? Growth, reconnection, and loan. This could be a financial move for some of you, again, because I feel like I'm sensing I'm talking to someone in politics. I'm talking to someone in management. This isn't small time things. I'm talking to someone who's got something really big going on here. Okay. Um, so yeah, you might be asking for some, again, it's a favor. Some of you may need a loan to back growth, right? You're trying to grow your company, maybe a product line, you're trying to make strategic moves. And so you're kind of reaching out to someone. It says here reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss you being in my life. You may be reaching out to someone who you haven't talked to in quite some time, and but you're calling in a favor for them. I'm sensing you don't know this person anymore. Okay. So this person might be looking at you as an opportunity to say, okay, I'll do this for you, but you owe me one, right? So just be careful. I mean, this energy, we've been seeing a lot about manipulation here. Okay, we have the we have that card, we have toxicity, we have mind games somewhere on the table. Okay, yeah, thinking. So there's some mind games being played. Okay, some of you may be trying to call in a favor or ask someone for a favor because you're trying to avoid some sort of a problem or situation. But the problem is that calling in this favor or asking for this favor, this person agrees to it, is going to put you into an even bigger bind. Okay, Aries, this has been your reading. I hope you have found it helpful. If you have, please like, share, comment, or subscribe. And whatever you do, trust your own intuition, okay? Even more than what I'm telling you, although your intuition has somehow guided you here. Please trust your own intuition and if this is you, maybe get a personal reading, my loves, because I'm sensing this is no small situation. This is a big one. Okay, so someone in the spirit world is on your side and they're trying to look out for you before you make a big mistake. Okay, love you lots. Talk to you soon.